Yes, we do. Arteezy, the curse. Is it going to be real or is it going to be not? This is an opportunity to be able to finally break that curse, Kyle.
Now, the one hero that's not really fully understood, because really only PSG LGD have made the carry axe look great.
Yeah.
I don't know how well it's going to carry into the late game, because the Manta Shard, that's all based on the shard damage.
Razor being gone on by so many heroes, but he's managed to get the first blood anyway. Arteezy trying to finish off Nothing to Say, but they don't have this. Why joining in, but honestly, he's not even really needed there. Like, this is a hero that starts scaling incredibly quickly if you let him have this longer period of rest that we're currently watching. And PSG LGD moving in through the smoke. Going to be able to pop on a fly. That's going to be the reveal of the Blink Dagger. Both ultimates being thrown here to make sure that Flying dies as quickly as possible, but there is the rebuttal. Evil Geniuses will find Jin Q, and even trying to catch Faith Beyond LSA, just a little bit shy though.
Again, it's more about securing the objectives, the early game lead. He will at some point have a Witchblade too, one of the more effective items of dealing with these strength heroes.
So while the triangle isn't as important for Evil Geniuses, their play is to take LGD's side of the map more often. So they're already playing for that jungle if they can get this mid tower, but interruption? No, nice jump in from Fly to be able to stop Faith Beyond, but that bushwhack, it stopped the Timbersaw from being able to kill the Sand King. The sharpshooter puts him down, and Abed, he's one step ahead, Nothing to Stay. Gonna be able to catch him. Oh,
so close.
Just barely. Gets the kill. 4 down on the side of Evil Geniuses. They also don't seem too concerned about it.
Yeah. I think both teams kind of have the same read on the game, in a way. Just, okay, we're fine with this bottom. Might be a dead Faith Beyond. Yeah.
Big pickup, if they can get it. Double ultimates there from Crit and Abed. Finger of Death and Laguna Blade is certainly enough to kill. Chill out, not go for the Timbersaw. Again, it seems like PSG LGD perfectly content with the state of the game and only really maneuvering to try and counter Evil Genius's movements. Other than that, farming. They're going to hit a big timing sometime soon. Is Nothing to Say. He's already got his BKB, and a push forward from Faith Beyond. Going to be able to deny the Abed TP. They're going to catch Crit as well. Instant Culling Blade with that movement speed buff. They might be able to catch more. Fly, he's far enough away. And that kind of pure damage does so much work against Roche, but PSG LGD are going to respect the fact that Evil Geniuses, and I think I've noticed this trend from them, is that they always respect the potential maneuvers that can be made by their opponents. Evil Geniuses, I think we're even going to give that up. Oh, jump forward, barely catches him. Eyesight was half a second away from being able to TP out, but Faith Beyond is fast enough to catch him in the act.
Now all of a sudden it's like, wait, they have total map control. They're in the Roche pit uncontested. You're going to give this one over to Ame. There it is. And suddenly the carry axe gets real spooky.
We'll have to see if they wait out for a full BKB for Ame and like really solidify having a gigantic power spike, or if they try and use this Aegis a little bit earlier. But either way, in the next coming minutes, you're going to see LGD playing on Evil Geniuses' side of the map heavily if they can. Now, Evil Geniuses still have this big split push opportunity. They're going to be able to jump forward and catch. Yep, Arteezy. He's dead. Crit. He's going to be good. Quite a hefty amount of damage. They're going to be able to continue hitting this bottom tier 1 tower while taking over the triangle of Evil Geniuses. Once again, EG going to look for a movement here. Crit jumping forward with his Blink Dagger, trying to get a Hex or something, but Faith Beyond, he managed to get out of that one, and Crit just suicided into, the long-range sharpshooter catches the Lina, slowing him down. Self-fuel, now the call, follow-up, he may have gotten the BKB up, but look at the pure damage raining in from Ame. Supernova over the top, Arteezy gonna be ran down as well. Double kill for Ame.
Can't disagree with you, Cap. I mean, this team, they've looked unstoppable.
Pretty clear the Evil Geniuses are doing whatever they can to fight away from PSG LGD at this point. Everybody else is on the other side of the map. And that's why Jin Q, he's going to show himself, knowing that perhaps Bounty Runes and the Triangle is a play here. Turn around, Finger Death being pumped. Crit thinks maybe they have it with Arteezy, but no, Jin Q, a long-range hook shot. Dot's meant to catch him, and he caught Y inside of that one as well. Double kill for Fly, but that's the only good bit of news for Evil Geniuses. As Ame is running down Arteezy, trapped by the Sprout. He's not going to be able to catch him. A TP out from Artur. He resets the team fight. Ame looks, but indeed, Arteezy magicianed himself away back to the fountain.
He looks juicy, Cap, but he's got the unbreakable item.
Yeah, he's got that Aeon disc, and I think thanks to the ward, seeing that, even though he may have a gem, he may be a juicy target, it's way too hard to be able to catch this guy. The gem's going to be able to spot him. Jumping forward. They immediately go for Faith Beyond, but maybe they didn't see the Aeon Disc. They blow it up, and yeah, it blocks the damage, and now Fly, hook shot out again. Another miss from the captain of Evil Geniuses. The two supports die for that bit of movement.
EG, got to be cautious. Crit looking to break the smoke, as is Abed. They're going to move left.
Word on the high ground. Evil Geniuses don't see it, and as a result, Arteezy not even bothering to pop the BKB because he knows the physical damage is going to be too much.
It's a tough one for the Nature's Prophet. 0-3 and 4 on our tour, but looking around his team, it's actually not a bad score under the circumstances. His support duo.
Oh, look at that. That's what I love to see. The carry axe.
Thanks, guys.
You think to yourself, it can't be that big of a deal.
And that's just a free racks. They got kills on 2 cores and 2 side lanes, then take mid racks. Just utter domination around the map by PSG LGD. Yes, if Lacoste were, he would say that exactly. Enter, G, enter once again. There really just isn't much left to do. Game plan a bit better, come back stronger. You get 15 minutes. Game 2, maybe a different game plan, maybe a different hero. They just went all in on this power spike around 20 minutes, but maybe that mid-team fight, if you had a do-over EG, perhaps you just don't take that. Because that really felt like the moment PSG LGD obtained all momentum. One last fight, perhaps. Roshop.
They have to be able to take this fight. They have to be able to go for it. Hook shot on into the pit. But the two supports are going to start this team fight in the fountain. They're going to have to TP back in. A sharpshooter managed to nail Arteezy. Abed's all in to be able to grab it. He does manage to grab the Aegis. He's going to be coming back soon, but it's going to be under the effect of an exploding sun, as sure enough, he is immediately stunned up. Arteezy turns around, kills Faith Beyond. Perhaps not even that. PSG LGD deny everything from Evil Geniuses. Game 1, they thoroughly work the North American squad.
I don't know if you call it an outdraft, because in any other team's hands, I don't think the game could possibly look like this. I would agree, but I'm a bit concerned for their body language. I mean, EG, they're typically more subdued, you know, not often smiling in the pre-match, but definitely a little shaken after that last loss. I think their draft is a bit better here. Abed Storm, hero he played almost well enough to win the previous major final. PSG LGD, overwhelming amount of team fight, and Crit has walked up high ground.
And very likely is going to be giving away the first blood. Oh, he tried to find the opening, but no! I cannot believe that angle got blocked. I thought for sure he was going to be able to roll away there, but nope. First blood going to be given to none other than Ame. Evil Genius is going to have to do pretty well in the lanes. Start things off to be able to offset a small little advantage for LGD. So what is our lanes? I saw they were going to go for the Brewmaster. Oh, top lane. Ice being pressured nice and early by the Shrine lane of PSG LGD. Second kill for LGD. I mean, much better, much more important to be able to keep the Viper shut down against a Terrorblade than to make sure that your Brewmaster is having a perfectly A-OK time.
This is how you used to beat offlane Viper. They hear, oh, hang on.
Nice roll-in kickback. Doesn't quite hit the Remnant combo, but they still have the kill. That one's going to go to Crit.
Look at the lane. 2-0, 9 and 3 on Abed. And he's getting a full wave deny under tower during 2020 and 2021. So far, so good for EG. In a good spot in all 3 lanes. But the trouble with offlane Viper has always been what happens if you just get owned in the laning phase. You're a lane dominator. And yeah, you can always go recover the jungle, but that's not ideal. Oh, roll through, won't land. Great gank from Crit, though. I think for him, well, for his team, it's going to be Crit on the Earth, which is going to have to step up. They want a W in Ame. What?
Okay, not only is he dead, like he's dead, but now he has to walk back to lane because of that very, very awkward TP play.
A blast. You have 4 heroes damage output, but they only represent 1 threat.
Crit and Ice have no heroes to kill, so they go ahead and gank the big Eagle Song creep. Faith Beyond, body blocked in. Arteezy, he's shown the body blocking skills before in this tournament, most notably that Terrorblade illusion play that he had.
This is looking real good for EG. At the moment, It's at least, well, okay, let me rephrase. It's better than last game.
Yep,
it's a good start.
Yeah.
And Ice is 6.
Yeah, and he's very likely dead. Nice rotations here from PSG LGD. They still managed to pick up the kill on Y. Ice will enjoy a bit of bump in experience for that.
Their support duo is somewhat worthless until the later portions of this game. Terrorblade, he's popping meta just to farm camps, and that's their gank attempt. Jin-Q walking forwards to try and Hex Shackle onto a Storm. Other than that, Arteezy, all the space in the world. He's actually rushing Maelstrom this game before Witchblade.
They're actually going to roll on a Terrorblade with meta out because Abed felt so strong, and they were right.
There's no hard initiation on the side of PSG LGD. No pesky axes or Sand Kings to worry about clearing your creeps. So, I'm just going to hit tower.
Now, the way I usually like to describe these lineups, Kyle, is this is a lineup that has to be ahead. Oh, the roll in. Not quite landing, but the silence to follow it up, and that'll easily free up Abed to be able to go for the execution. Nothing to say. He's going to be underneath the Sprout, plus a Remnant. They do manage to get a stun immediately onto Abed. He's going to jump away thanks to the buyback. Very disciplined from EG, trying to get away and out. Abed with the last bit of mana. They're actually going to turn around on Nothing to Say here with the Ice Blast. Just the supports can kill the mid laner of LGD. Once again, the body blocks from Arteezy, netting another kill, this time onto Y. And Abed still running away. Faith Beyond desperate to be able to pick up this one kill, but it's denied. Vortex back into the roll-in, and Abed says, remember me? Thanks for the killing spree, buddy. Jin-Q chased down underneath a tier 2 even. LGD are being hunted.
He can also do the same to Magnetize, keep in mind. So Crit has got to be a little cautious in a way. A big AoE Dispel just removes Earth Spirit's ultimate from the game, but the trouble is they're just behind, and Storm, way too strong at the moment, has DD, Kaya, they're looking to make moves.
A big pickup for LGD. Managing to get Arteezy here, but at the same time, they cannot afford to lose. Nothing to say again, but they will anyway. Dominating streak for Abed.
Fly also demonstrate why I like AA the most of any of these ranged intelligence support heroes. Ice Vortex. He's already got 3 points in it. He'll look to max it next. Increased magic damage. It'll be 24% when maxed out, but more importantly, especially as Radiant, gives vision in the road.
Long zip in with a roll in from Crit to lead things off, and Ahmed, they're going to roll away from him. Looking for the Sunder. He does manage to get it off, and Abed, he's overcommitted now. He's going to use the last bit of mana to be able to make a jump away here, and PSG LGD really want to be able to catch somebody with this. They're going to pop the Primal Split. Leading off, Ice hit by the stun. Tornado onto the Ancient Apparition. This should net them 2 kills.
Nice split from Faith Beyond. And that's the bane of Viper. It doesn't matter what position or what time in the meta. And the Death Prophet Exorcism isn't too fearsome. It'll also allow him to then commit because he has all these heroes with tons of reach. You know, Storm Spirit and Earth Spirit going to tag team, just dive in onto the support duo. Arteezy with a big KB, he'll just port in as well, pop it, and ensure they can finish a fight with 1 or 2 kills.
Another Ice Blast, another kill on Nothing to Say. This combination so beautifully. It looks good. Evil Geniuses are up by 4,000 net worth, but again, this is a lineup that needs to be able to stay ahead, correct? I mean, they are surely going to get outscaled by PSG LGD's lineup, right?
In theory. Now they're once again.
Oh God, Nothing to Say. He cannot survive. Even this time around, he had the 2 supports behind him, but they couldn't stop Abed's damage. So they're going to trade an Earth Spirit for a Death Prophet.
We'll see. BKB is going to be the name of the game. PSG LGD, they got it queued up. Oh, double smoke by accident. That's very bad for them.
Oh God.
A bit behind, and they accidentally 2-timed it. They're fighting right on top of an EG ward if they pop on Fly. Looks like that might happen.
They're going to move around here, down to the low ground. It pops. Immediately, the Exorcism is going to go out. Jin-Q trying to catch somebody here, but Crit with the turnaround. Rolls immediately onto the Shadow Shaman, gets off a 2-man silence with the Magnetize. Beautifully set up, but Faith Beyond is here to be able to counteract. Crit looking to be able to roll away. A Sunder goes out from Abed, but he is just dead. This magic damage is too much for him to handle, and that's even before Abed is here. Use the rest of his mana to catch up to Nothing to Say. There's a bit more for their Electric Vortex. Thank goodness Faith Beyond is there with the Storm, the Cyclone up in the air. That'll deny the Nothing to Say kill, but that's it. That's the only person they could save. 4 dead on the side of LGD.
But I think Crit, much more at home on this active roaming position. It's what he's had the most success with so far in his career. And just better lanes too, right?
Yeah.
EG's lanes actually
the lanes went really well for them this time around.
Faith Beyond, honestly, you have to play a near flawless brew to get this game. The AoE Dispel on the Storm Panda is actually really underrated.
I'm dead.
No doubt.
I just don't see who he's going to save. The damage is going to come so fast. Fly, you're in trouble.
He is in trouble, and he's being chased down right now by a full PSG LGD squad. Evil Geniuses will not turn around and try and save their captain. I'm going to watch Abed just make a long TP zip out. Whoa, never mind. Crit actually went in. And he caught Faith Beyond.
What?
Assuming maybe he took a little bit of ball lightning damage. They hit him with the ice blast.
Yeah.
And
I was still at camera on Abed. Yeah, I mean, Crit just crushed him. He didn't even magnetize. That was so much damage. But yeah, you're right. The ice blast hit. I don't know.
They're going to force out that BKB, or at least try to anyway. Nothing to say. He's going to be keeping it under control here. The Bloodstone, it's going to go off, but the damage is coming so fast they get the kill. Abed falls, and a monster kill streak goes to Nothing to Say. That is 741 gold for him. Yep.
Yes, the other cores provide a ton of team fight, but they're not going to get their slots finished the same way EG's other two cores will.
Right.
And the support duo of EG is definitely going to output more damage. We shall see the brewings of a big fight upcoming.
AC complete. The Rod of Atos is going to come out first, but the Force Staff will defend against the Ice Blast. Ice. Forced down to low ground here to get away. He's going to defend that ward with his life, it seems. Ice. Going to be caught by the Hex, though. Immediately counter. Initiation there from Abed. Silences up Jin Q. RTZ looks to finish him off. The Sprout actually blocking him in, but Jin Q, as a man, turns around and shackles up Artur before he finally dies to Crit. Now, PSG LGD are not quite sure what to do here. They've popped that Brewmaster ultimate. The Primal Split is out.
He has Ags, though. This will be one more if he needs it.
He's got another one to go here. He may try and pop it. If he's going to pop it, he needs to do it now before the jump comes in, and he does. He turns around, immediately stuns up Crit. Here comes Nothing to Say, blocking out Crit, not allowing him to be able to roll away. They want the kill on the support because that's all they can get right now. A BKB used by Ame, and even fearfully popping this. Oh no, that Sunder just led to Nothing to Say's death.
Another time, another no BKB. Abed's going to go for more Faith Beyond. He will be able to TP away. No interrupt nearby, but
going through some of the potential items that have been picked up or will be picked up, and I have to say that Aghanim Scepter is probably the most exciting one for the Storm Spirit. This heavy amount of magic damage in general seems to be a good game plan for Evil Geniuses against what PSG LGD has done the best with. Now they are high band smoked across. Ice is going to go for that one extra creep wave. TP out, but he's caught. Jin Q. Great blink in, Hex by him. And the first big pick-off we've seen in a minute here for PSG LGD. Unfortunately, they can't really take much map control off of that because these damn treants are everywhere. It's like an infestation, PSG LGD. I'm going to try and deal with that as best as possible.
A really nice, Abed.
Jumping forward, does manage to find Jin Q. Gonna go for the fast Shadow Shaman kill. They do manage again. The cleanse coming out from that purge, but sadly Jin Q is low enough that he dies to the right click of RTZ. RTZ actually copping a bit of damage here. They try to force step him up into the base here. They know he's got an Aegis, so they can't overcommit for this kill. They're gonna go for it now. All right, that's gonna be one. Ame setting up around the second life here. So's the rest of the team. They're going to go for RTZ almost immediately. Artur trying to deal with this one. The Eont is going off. Slowed down by the Scotty. Ame, they're trying to force staff through the trees and will manage to kill RTZ. Looking for more now. Force staff up. Faith Beyond. Ooh, a little bit too late to get that disable out. But they keep this going, that they keep wrapping through and through and through. They check the Roshan pit just to see if it was an early spawn. It's not. It's a late one. It's going to be another 2 minutes. And if they don't show soon, Evil Geniuses will hit that high ground again. And they're going to force PSG LGD to mass TP back. It's going to be too late. Tier 3 is definitely dead. RTZ going to keep it going here. But immediately the blink in from Ame. He's going for RTZ here. The Eont is the 4 staffs are trying to get Artur out of here. Turns around. BKB activated. Goes Satanic as much as possible. The Ice Blast is going to whip. The roll on it from Crit is trying to stall out the damage of the Terror Blade, but it overwhelms RTZ. And look at the suck. Nothing to Say. Managing to take on 3 members of Evil Geniuses at one time. 2 of them die. Abed logs it in, but the Hex. Is that going to be enough? They turn it around. Trying to finish off Ame. He's pumping out the damage. Abed, he doesn't get him. The Orchid does, though. They weren't able to dispel that one. They get Ame. What a disaster it would have been for Evil Geniuses if they couldn't get that one carry. They trade 4, though, for the 3 of PSG LGD. Another dispel, this time for Stormcrafter for Ice. Or at least he finds that, rather.
EG, they have an advantage in the pit, though, because they have these tools of acquiring vision. Vortexes are going to start appearing everywhere.
They're going to jump in. All right. They pop so many ultimates here. Evil Geniuses, if they can cleanly back away, it's okay, but they do have to stay around the pit somehow because Ame, he's putting out the damage pretty fast. The Ice Blast, it's going to be able to spot it. Here comes Ame. Can he pick it up again? He gets it. He gets the rogue shot. He gets the Aegis, and he gets out. Evil Geniuses rolling on in with crit. He's not going to let him get away so easily, but the block from Y, it allows the Terrorblade to be able to take up and turn around with the Sunder, and they kill crit. Arteezy, man fighting right now against Shin Q. Nothing to say, but now Ame is joining the fight. And now that is a fight that Arteezy cannot win. This is a fight that Ahmed may be caught in. Ice is getting swept up on. Ahmed dropped down to the ground, goes for Jin Q. Has Yorkin on him. A nice pull, managed to catch the other support as well. Pops a cheese, trying to get back up. He has the Aegis, so he can still play this one out. Waiting for the second lines of Arteezy. He's going to be coming in. Abed backing up here. They're not going to keep chasing after LGD because they know they do not have the numbers for it. Ice.
I agree with Arteezy's decision. He has a Rapier queued up because in this item build, he forgot that he actually had to deal damage. And Eon Disc and a Satanic, it's cool, but he's dying with Satanic active.
Yeah.
It's the regen reduction. The Shivas plus the Scotty, yeah, that item's worthless, Artur. It's like 30% effective. And you don't do any damage, especially to a Terrorblade.
Here comes another one.
46 armor.
Ice. I believe he used his buyback on that last one, so he is going to be dead for a while. 80 seconds with no buy available. You can see him lying in wait in the trees, ready for his opportunity to be able to blink Hex. Meanwhile, the buildings are falling fast, and EG can do nothing to stop it.
EG, they're lacking damage. Like, that's the issue with the whole draft now. It was great. The stacking magic resist. It's like, whoa, they're just killing everything. People explode. Well, we're too late in the game now. It's a cute combination, but who's actually going to right-click your way home? PSG, they're just going to walk up high ground and pop their spells. They have even the wolf creep, thanks to Enchantress.
There has been a net worth lead for Evil Geniuses the entirety of the game, but now it's LGD, 9K up, all in. Evil Geniuses with a Divine Rapier. Arteezy jumping into the back. They're going for Ame right away, but the damage, it is pitiful. Arteezy, he now needs to be able to find a way out of here. Their Glimmer Cape, they don't have anything. He's going to die. He's feeding away the Rapier.
He has no buyback.
He has no buyback. Evil Geniuses. That's it for them in game two, it's looking like, unless the four of them can do something without their carry, the pull in. Whoa! What was that? BKB's activated, immediately a buyback coming out from Ame. He still has that refresher to work with, so he's going to be joining his team. Boots are traveling in.
He needs the BKB. We've just witnessed the magical burst from EG is still there.
Pops the meta. Respecting Evil Geniuses in their magic damage, keeping his distance. Another Ice Blast, but pops the BKB. He's going for the throne, and he's going to ignore Evil Geniuses' magic damage. He will ignore the roll-in from Crit and end the game. PSG LGD and a best-of-5 grand finals are now up 2-0.
They're just so sick, Cap. EG making mistakes. No ifs, ands, or buts. They're going to need to clean things up as a unit. And honestly, Cap, I am not certain anybody in this tournament is even close to capable of beating them at this point. They look unstoppable.
But that's really about the easiest execution he's got. Abed once again doing very... Hello? Is that 3 misses in a row?
It's not his day. Not EG's day.
Really, it's not. Let's see if he can pick up the water rune, though, as that's going to be coming up. Faith Beyond. Uh-oh. Cutting off Fly here. Looking for more spins. Nice arrow. And a little bit more damage. They got it. Faith Beyond draws first blood against Fly.
There isn't really much to deal with TA in the mid game right now. You don't have too much roaming potential. He was unchecked mid, and now he's top net worth and able to invade enemy jungle. Nothing to say. It was a great trap from Abed.
Yeah, he ran through that trap anyway, and again, the two supports playing around Abed, playing around the big damage dealer, while the other two cores are farming away. Sure, and as an example of that, it means it's more your hero is more effective based off of your allies. So having a Yule Scepter in some cases is just the same as having Winter Wyvern being able to cold embrace you. What a pickoff though. This is a beautiful Moonlight Shadow rotation from LGD, catching Arteezy, farming up and stacking a hard camp Faith Beyond.
You cancel the Blink Dagger, you place them on high grounds, and you just sort of spread creep, so to speak. And then he can't actually enter the fight. They're going to smoke.
Smoking through each other. Oh, it pops. Faith Beyond doesn't actually make the jump there. It could have been a three-man call, but at the same time, he doesn't really know what's going on too. Oh, they found the pickoff now as Abed's alone. What? His two supports ran back, but he runs across the river.
They're looking to make moves up here.
Moonlight Shadow.
They don't have vision.
Who's here? Crit. Crit's going to be spotted. And they're just going to content themselves with this pickoff. I think they would have liked to be able to invade the jungle and find something more, but, you know, you take the kills that are in front of you. Ice, 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 meanwhile. Okay, Winter's Curse not going to last for... oh, it actually does last a while. Maybe because the wards were in the range? Or were the Ancients close enough?
What's he doing there?
Yeah.
EG, it's as if their whole game plan right now is we're just gonna farm and hope for the best. Why
he's
might die?
Yeah, he's dead.
Is dead?
Yeah, his Poison Stink's gonna take him out. What do you think about this this Lion pickup against all of these Illusion heroes? We keep on seeing this because Lion's a very value support, and it seems like Illusion heroes are really becoming the meta. Hold up, Ame. Fly, stunning some illusions here and some neutral creeps. Does manage to get the Hex on the real Naga Siren. They're trying to put in the damage with the Cold Embrace, allowing them to be able to save a bit. Ice, ice, ice gets off the Q.
Oh my god, the side blade!
The side blade lining up for Abed.
That's huge.
Crushes the Wise Winter. Oh, nice use of smoke there from Fly. Otherwise, he might have just died to an illusion. Yeah.
End of the day, huge fight for EG. PSG LGD, an uncharacteristic mistake, but more importantly, they actually had vision in that fight.
As they have been a little bit over-eager, a little bit too greedy at times at taking map control away from LGD, and have had their hand caught in the cookie jar.
Oh, they saw that invis on the Death Prophet, top with the ward sentry. They should know something's coming, but Arteezy.
Call first, follow-up arrow, the neutral creeps the Centaur. Is that going to be able to help Arteezy get out of this one? He's at half health, looking for the Sunder. Moonlight Shadow, he turns around, just managed to get off on Ame. Now the turn, Reflection goes out. Ice throws all the magic damage he has. They're going to leave behind Faith Beyond. He's going to be casualty of this failed gank on our tour. Looks like why? Sideblade again from Abed. Lines up to kill the captain of PSG LGD.
You can ensnare Spell Immune or sleeping units. Plus, wow, cast range? God damn, what?
Yeah.
6-second CD?
Yeah.
So you can ensnare to prevent blinks.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
It also works on BKB heroes. That's actually a hard counter to Terrorblade TA.
Yeah, I could tell you all about this, Kyle. I was doing my Naga Siren support spam. Snowball stalling Ame, but they are very grouped out. The arrow's gonna come out. Call, not quite thrown out. Here is he gonna wait for the arrow to be able to fade away and then go for a call, but they've already taken him down. Life number one, gone for the Templar Assassin. Cold Blade, they look to be able to take out the Tusk. They do. Arteezy tried to go for the Sunder, but was unable to pull it off. The Winter's Curse. Now, Ice 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 is gonna be left behind as Abed. That's a terrible, terrible fight for Evil Geniuses. PSG LGD get a big win.
Also, in a way, Ice Ice Ice, who's just all-inning on the anti-regen. I kind of dig it. He had Spirit Vessel Rush, now straight up Shivas.
Yep.
Because reducing this healing from the Wyvern is going to be so key. Death Prophet as well. Like, these heroes will not die, even the Essence Ring to boot.
Maybe he goes Scotty third item. PSG LGD, though. Four-man smoking, do manage to follow the initiation onto the Venomancer with the arrow follow-up. He's dead, and no chance of getting off an ultimate. They're going to use the extra movement speed to see if they can catch someone behind the tier 2, and they do. Missed Earth Spike Fly. Tries to deal with the illusions with the multi-spirit siphon. There's so many times where they needed that Lion to be in a position to be able to follow up the damage that they had on the Naga Siren. And they just couldn't get that positioning right. Felt like Evil Geniuses had that. Oh, the call in. Blade Mail, BKB, Arteezy. He's not going to get an easy Sunder off here either. The Ensnare's going to be thrown around. The Terror Wave goes out, but the BKBs are still going. He needs a Sunder, but the silence lasts too long. Nothing to say. Timed it perfectly. Now the song to be able to catch whoever they can. but it's not quite close enough. The damage has been done. Evil Geniuses, are they thinking about doing this? I don't think so.
I think so.
Not without Arteezy.
And he has the talisman of evasion, but that's completely ineffective against all the damage he just took. Blade Mail, Axe, Ghosts do not miss. So
Great rolling in. They're going to try and get a fast pick off while the rest of the team is inside the Roshan pit. Roche is not being taken that quickly by PSG LGD.
Long fights suit EG. They don't want to battle into BKBs. There's one up on both Nothing to Say and Faith Beyond. We saw them. They just initiate on Arteezy. He Terror Waves. It's useless. They're immune to it. And he can't sunder them either. So he will die 100%.
Song down, Exorcism down, Faith Beyond though. Oh, Crit's looking for anybody. Shivas, that's going to go out, give him a little bit of vision. They do manage to get the call on a Crit. Well, at the same time, Ice had the problem with the illusions of Winter's Curse. Goes out. All of Terrorblade is going after him right now. The Calling Blade will put Ice in his place. Faith Beyond still managed to get the call. Do they have a silence follow-up after that? No, Arteezy does manage to get off the Sunder just before the silence lands. He heals off of Fly. Meanwhile, Abed, he's struggling to be able to catch more heroes after he managed to bring down the Naga Siren. Refraction getting burned out. Fly and Arteezy on their way to be able to help him out, but a call going out. Tearaway pushing him away. Manage to maybe the damage over time. It's burning. Abed dodging the arrow. Another round. Blinks away. Refraction coming up. It's up now. Wand in 3. He's okay, but it's going to be Fly now in trouble. The sound's going out, trying to prevent anybody from Evil Geniuses from jumping in. The 2 cores do survive on EG, but without their supporting crew, they cannot take this Roshan. That's why they're going to buy back now. 20 seconds left on the Naga Siren. Add another 5 for TP time and a little bit of movement. They're going to try and do this real quickly. But Exorcism, Faith Beyond, waiting, biding his time, looking for the opportunity to jump on Arteezy. Looking for the opportunity to steal away this Roshan, or maybe steal away the team fight. A snowball, counter to the call. That's going to be able to save the Templar Assassin. Pop of the BKB, turn around the damage. They're going for it. Oh, but the Cold Embrace, it saves him from the melted. Evil Genius is backing away. Nothing to Say is low. Oh, he's stuck in the shards. He's stuck inside the pit. He can't move. Finally, he's freed up. The song is allowing them to be able to reset. Ice on the front lines. Arteezy playing the back. The illusions ripping through the Venomancer as quick as possible. One last Crypt Swarm does manage to finish him off. Evil Geniuses left with 4 against the 5 of PSG LGD, and a battle for the Roshan pit in a contest to be able to control this game and this mid game.
But he doesn't have any sustain. No one on EG can help him. A great snowball save from Crit, but they can't actually get their heroes up. And you saw Ice, he just got netted, drained, and illusions killed him. So
Yep. Every time, he's just kind of stuck there.
Now they're smoking.
5-man smooth. They're going to find Arteezy. They do manage to get him with the call. Immediately, the snowball save once again. The arrow's going to slide on by, actually hitting Fly in the back lines. Crit creating a little space for Arteezy to be able to back away. But once again, the Terror Wave, that's going to be able to save Ice a little bit of punishment, but another call, this time on 2. Faith Beyond turning the damage back around while Abed goes for the execution onto the Naga Siren, but he popped the illusions. Again, a snowball save onto Arteezy. Crit running away. Arteezy looking for a Sunder. Managed to get it. Abed backing out, but the ensnare chases him down. He turns around, looks for an opening, but doesn't have it. PSG LGD feeling like they could chase down more. The Spirit Siphon slowing down Arteezy alongside the Battle Hunker, but they should be content here. They certainly have good control over the Roshan pit.
And the finishing wave from Nothing to Say. TA taking damage, runs out of mana, has nothing left. You can see the net worth on the side of EG. Abed, he's keeping up, but everybody else is falling off.
Of just how far ahead they are right now. Begin a high ground push.
It's actually such a sick axe. Lowers the taunt cooldown by 3 seconds. Anybody who gets called reduces armor by 7 and gives it to the axe.
Ensnare into arrow, a free initiation onto Fly. Call, follow up, Faith Beyond. An easy kill. Nothing that Evil Geniuses could really do about that. Now we're going to see that once again, this time on the Venomancer, as the snowball save looks to be able to get it, but the Crypt Swarm barely clips him, claims a second life as PSG LGD are just casually taking down Evil Geniuses right now. Ensnare after ensnare, arrow after arrow, call after call. Arteezy being pulled in. He goes for the Terror Wave. They see the opportunity to be able to catch Nothing to Say. He needs a Cold Embrace. He's got the cheese though. He resets off the Yule's BKB, and that Terror Wave, that's now gone as an option for EG in the next team fight.
It's a repeat in and out. Everybody's still full health.
Another call, this time on Abed. Shivas, they're trying to slow it down. Abed's taking too much damage though. Ensnare up, Ice. He's dead too. Oh no, the Sunder going out from Martins. He put ice. He'll die just as fast as the first time around. Is now Crit actually trying to go for the Winter Wyvern to slow down these cold embraces, but they're not putting damage into nothing to say. He was trying to solve this puzzle that is put in front of him.
PG posturing, but I just don't know how the hell they're going to get anything done. That was the first time anybody touched Innocence for
One
the
last
last
ride.
15 minutes.
Four-man smoke up. Trying to find that initiation. The tier 4s. Evil geniuses, you're gonna have to find a way into this one. They immediately jump. But oh, in response, Fate Beyond with the 2-man looks to be able to get the Calling Blade that dies. Abed's dead. RTZ coming up next, and they've called it Evil Geniuses. They tap out. PSG LGD, a clean ass 3-0 sweep against Evil Geniuses. Without a doubt, the best team in the world right now.
There are no doubts. In this critical tournament, unbelievable. I cannot, they looked like the best team in the group stage, throughout the upper bracket, and in the finals, there's just